Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any Watchbox platform. Reach out to me directly. Email tmosso@thewatchbox.com. Today, we're talking about a vibrant 100-piece limited edition launched from Hublot for the Chelsea Football Club. This is the Hublot Classic Fusion Chronograph Chelsea Football Club. The watch in blue ceramic measures 45 millimeters in diameter by 13.7 millimeters thick and 53.7 millimeters from lug tip to lug tip. So the watch, in a combination of titanium, ceramic, and sapphire, is very light for its 45 millimeter diameter. Throwing it on my wrist, which is 16 centimeters in circumference, you can see this British football-inspired timepiece fits quite well. Part of this is down to the lightness of the watch, part of it's down to the fact that it's not very thick, and then part of it's down to the fact that if you look at the edge of the case, it's angled down on both sides. So you have a little bit of a feel of a watch wrapping around your wrist rather than simply sitting atop it. Now you can see side to side down the barrel, there's actually a lot of clearance here, so you could wear this watch on a wrist as small as 15 centimeters circumference, so 1 centimeter smaller than my wrist. And you can see big is the look, but it's not ungainly huge, and it doesn't feel that big. Taking a look at the hardware and the software, Hublot has included rubber on their models since the first one, the Hublot of 1980. And rubber we have here a little bit darker blue than the case itself. It's more of a navy blue with a striated pattern, and you can see it is quite thick, so it has every indication of lasting a really long time. You can see it is a Hublot factory strap, brand new, with no crimping or gouging, and you will fix that strap in place using this. An Hublot single fold deployant clasp that has twin trigger release for security, and you can see it is made of stainless steel with a combination of satin and polish. You'll also note the Hublot H in the inner chassis. The way this works is that the strap tucks in, it buckles down, now it's sized, you click it shut, and there's no excess visible strap externally, so you don't need minder loops. It's a clean look when it's closed, and thanks to the twin trigger, it's not going to pop open accidentally. You must press both triggers on both sides. Take note of those H-shaped Hublot bolts. You'll see more of them. First, fixing the strap to the case, and then fixing the bezel to the case. Take note, Hublot's ceramic has always been a standout for its use of vibrant colors. This isn't black, this isn't white, this isn't some kind of a gray. This is a fairly bright Chelsea blue, and it's a very good match. The watch features contrasting polished metal hardware, but you can also see that Hublot has done a good job differentially finishing the ceramic. It's satinated on the lug hoods. Then the flanks, which have a lovely contouring to them, those are all of high polish, and the same is true on the bezel. The bezel has vertical satin grain, and then the bezel edges are polished. We have a little composite insert that acts as a sort of gasket between the bezel and the case, and then we have shoulders for the crowns, which are elongated, lozenge-shaped. The watch features a metallic dial. It's a blue sunburst metallic with applied faceted rhodium-plated steel hour indices. The hands are exactly the same, rhodium-plated steel. We have the Chelsea football logo, and then we have a twin counter register with dished individual registers. You can see there's a concentric pattern within them. They are silver with blue print, and then their chapter rings are of high polish. The watch includes a date down at 6 o'clock, and it also includes a counterweight to the second hand that has the Hublot H logo on it. Now there is a quick set system, so you can rapidly cycle the date if the watch runs down and you need to correct it. Pull the crown out all the way. It also has a hacking seconds or stop seconds function. Flip it all over. You can see once again the logo as well as the name of Chelsea Football Club, the pride of London. This is number 94 of 100 pieces, so this is going to be a scarcity. And if you are a Chelsea fan, it's the ultimate accoutrement accessory to wear to the game or while watching the game. Underneath, we have a movement that Hublot calls the HUB1143. I call it a Sellita SW300 because first you can see it says so on the base plate, but it's paired with a Dubois de Praz vertical clutch chronograph module. So the whole thing, when combined, is automatic winding with bidirectional winding action, 42 hours of power reserve, stop seconds, and a quick set date. Beats at 8 beats per second. It has 59 pivot joules if you combine the module as well as the base movement. And then it uses a vertical clutch chronograph. The Dubois de Praz module is a vertical clutch, which means the chronograph seconds hand starts with no jump or stagger. So it doesn't have that foible of a lateral clutch system. All this is 50 meters water resistant, and if you were to stop the balance, and I'll do that for you, You can actually see that the balance uses splayed spokes rather than straight spokes, indicating that this SW300 is in either top or chronometer grade, which is frankly more than I would expect of Hublot, which is a company that trades heavily on style. This is a surprisingly high grade of SW300 inside this Chelsea Football Club model. If you love this watch, reach out to Team Mosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details. A watch that's handsome, colorful, fun, hails from Hublot's best-selling model line. That's right, more than the Big Bang these days, and in nearly scratch-proof ceramic, it's going to retain its good looks long-term. Time out, Tim out, and thanks for logging on.